BagFuel, baby.
All right, yo, BagFuel. Here live in full effect. Hynaken, Esso, and Hynaken.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? My man just came fresh off a jet.
Fresh off the plane, bro.
Yeah, with your Lamborghini hat. What's up?
Hey, listen.
Another Lamborghini nigga?
Listen, yeah, you already know. Deposit down.
Shit, I know. You're Mr. Deposit. if that's the only. Brendan Boyd.
Yeah.
How you doing, boss?
Good, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. What up, man? Appreciate you. Yeah.
In this climate, everybody wants to have a podcast. It's like the new email.
Yeah.
You know, but no one's making money off of it. And you're on a mission to help motherfuckers make money off this shit.
That's a fact, bro. I mean, I was in real estate as an agent, like, started 2014, you know what I'm saying? Transitioned from fashion, got in real estate 2014. So from 2014 to 2018, I was just, building relationships, regular, just outside building relationships. 2018, a good friend of mine, he was like, yo, you should vlog. You know what I'm saying? So he introduced me to just vlogging, right? So I got a camera from Best Buy.
Why did he say you should vlog?
Because he was like, yo, YouTube is popping. He was like, there's this dude on YouTube, Casey Neistat. He was like, he just really just go around the city, show what he got going on. He was like, you should do it because you always be moving, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. I got the camera from Best Buy, got a little tripod, started doing that. Then I'm like, these people don't know nothing about me. Like, I don't really feel like it was me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just interview people. So it wasn't even a podcast to me. I was just like interviewing people on YouTube. But what I realized is every time I was like asking someone for an interview, they always say yeah. So it didn't matter stature, business owner, entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying, an inventor, anyone that had some motion, you know what I'm saying, they always said yes. And at the time, I didn't know anyone that was making six figures outside of corporate. I didn't know no millionaire people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know anyone outside of Boston that was really getting to it.
Yeah.
But once I was like, I got a show on YouTube, I want to interview you, everyone said yeah. No one ever said no.
Yeah.
So when I moved to LA about a year later, then I was like, oh, this is a podcast. So I started to realize what I was doing was like actually a podcast. I started putting them videos on the audio side. So that's kind of like how it started. You know what I'm saying? But I was meeting other podcasters and they was just making money through brand deals and sponsorships, but it was like they can't get a brand deal or a sponsor. But I'm like, yo, there's definitely other ways to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if you're a new show, you ain't gonna get a brand deal or a sponsor.
So what are the ways to make the money if you're a new show then? I mean, we all know selling merch. Everybody sells merch.
Yeah, but ain't nobody want your podcast merch if your podcast ain't popping. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest, I sold more merch when we wasn't popping.
Yeah.
I felt like that the people wanted to support us more and they were looking at something like they knew something new. You know what I'm saying? And a sweatshirt or a t-shirt was something simple to show us love with, to actually show the support to keep it going. So actually, I think we sold more. I think we probably could sell more now.
You could definitely sell more now.
We don't have the time.
Yeah, you could definitely sell now. You probably have to lock in with a distributor, someone that can like, you guys are the front end, and then when the orders come in, they'll just fulfill it. You know what I'm saying? But one of the ways to monetize your show is productization. So podcasters don't monetize because they don't productize. They don't realize that the show is an actual product in itself. You know what I'm saying? Content is an asset. So if you relate content to like a stock's gonna go up and down all the time, right? But a content asset, if you look at if you take it based off the views, it's always gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? And you can shoot something today that might be decent, but in 6 months it could catch. You know what I'm saying? So content in itself is an asset. So if they take that podcast, each episode, and look at it as an asset, that means I have a digital asset that I can utilize. So the first thing is like productizing it into a digital asset. You know what I'm saying? So the episode within itself is a video. However, right now, like, okay, let me give you an example. What was the episode you guys had that you was like, yo, this was a fire episode?
I mean, it's a lot. J1.
Okay, so J1 was on. It's crazy, right? So let's say J1, I haven't seen the episode, but let's say he dropped, I don't know, 8 or 10 gems, 8 or 10 nuggets. That went crazy, right? Most people aren't gonna watch the full episode. You know what I'm saying? You have a good amount of people that will, but the majority of people won't. If you extract those gems and put it into a digital ebook, now you can repurpose the content that you and J1 created.
A digital ebook meaning what?
So information is one of the most important assets, like the information category right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that category, e-learning is multi-billion. You know what I'm saying? Like just packaging up the information. I mean, college has been doing this forever, but you have to physically go to college. But people learn online now. So you could take that transcript from the J1 episode, take those 8 to 10 gems, or he could do it, or you guys could do it as a collab.
Yep.
Take those 8 to 10 gems, package that up into an ebook, 8 to 10 pages, don't gotta be crazy, just give me the gems. You know what I'm saying? Shorten the episode, give me the gems. Now you can put a cover on that and you can repurpose that. You can sell that for $47. Sell 22 of those, that's $1,000 right there. And the episode can sell it for you because you can put a commercial in the episode.
We can tell them it's coming.
Yeah, hey y'all, check out, another episode we got with J1.
Volume 4 could be just 8. Volume 1 could be 8 to 10 different shows, and the gems that's in those shows.
Bro,
and that's the
100%. You could do a 20, the 25 show package. You could do
a 10 show package.
Yeah, you could do 100 shows, or you could do them individually. One of the things that most people miss out on is that collaboration. You could create a mini digital product from every single episode you drop. So now every single episode can have a mini ebook that'll come with it.
But how long is that shit gonna take us to put together, you think?
It's quick, bro. It's quick. You just need to know the system. It's just about the system. You can go to Fiverr right now and make 3 hires. You can hire somebody to do the graphic design. You can hire somebody to do the copyright, which basically makes sure all the words, read well. You can hire somebody to do the format. That might cost you $100, maybe $150.
That's nothing.
Right? So you could take that episode, take the transcript. You can go to a site called AudioType, or if you already have the audio file, take that transcript, right? Give it to somebody on Fiverr to format it so he can format that in the book. You guys might actually go through the transcript to find the 8 to 10 gems, or you can have somebody do it yourself, you know what I'm saying? Or, like,
we know
moving forward, you're like, okay, yeah, we know these.
I already know what that's
100%, right? Boom. Now check this out. While the ebook's being created, you guys can pre-sell the cover. You could pre-sell the actual cover of the book and start getting money now. So if the book takes you a week, 2 weeks, you can already be making hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I did that with my cookbook.
There you go. Boom.
Same premise, but not the gems. Like, the cookbook is a one-time thing. This gems thing could be like
something
multiple
you can do it
volume. It could go to volume 1,000.
You could do every single episode with your guests potentially, and do a rev share. I'm literally rolling that out on my podcast with the guests. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can keep making money forever with your guests, right? Second thing is having a membership community. You know what I'm saying? So you can have a membership community. So the membership community for BagFuel is probably going to be one of the most popular things out here right now, because
we got one. It's okay.
All right, cool,
it's
cool.
cheap. And it's okay.
What's cheap?
$5.
Okay, cool. What I'm saying is, your value's worth way more than $5.
I think so,
you know what
too.
I'm saying? It can at least be.
Let's say
Go
this.
ahead.
We sat down with Joe Button.
Yeah.
Gave us 2 hours.
Yeah.
We can extract the gems. What could we do with that?
Well, first off, what I would say, I would create a membership community for BagFuel that's at least $100. $100 a month. You get 10 people in there, that's $1,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? At the minimum. Now, that episode or that exclusive interview you did with Joe Button, I'm gonna just give you one thing. You can put it in there for the members. If you're a member, you get access to this conversation.
Yeah,
that
we understand that.
We do that too.
We do that already. But
Yeah.
the ebook thing, like, how would that be purposed? Because we got enough star power names.
Yeah, so you could do it based off of the topics that was in there. You know what I'm saying? So you could turn it into an ebook. You can turn it into an audio book. You could turn it into a mini course. You know what I'm saying? You could teach a training based off of what the premise of our conversation.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So there's several things you could like last night. This is why I came in this morning, not yesterday. I do a free workshop. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the free workshop, I'm giving people an opportunity. They can join the community, which is membership. They can buy the course. The course is like $1,500, or they can do my mentorship.
Yeah.
And the mentorship is a 5-figure investment. So it just depends.
That's that shit Charles was telling us to do.
But that's only 2 layers.
Yeah.
There's affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is multi-billion dollars.
I know about the affiliate marketing. We just ain't signed up for that type of.
Bro, it's free money, bro. I mean, just ADP alone. ADP, if you guys did the ADP, ADP's payroll. ADP's payroll. So small businesses all need payroll. You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna actually do taxes and be legitimized, right? ADP is giving away $500 to $1,000 for people just signing up for payroll. So you guys could just have a link inside of the description, or you can actually make
And say you'll sign up for payroll.
100%. Or you can make a commercial if you want. What I do is when I find affiliates that I feel like are paying me good or they got good setups, I'll just make a commercial and just drop it in the episode.
Where do you find affiliates at?
So there's places that you can go like ClickBank. So ClickBank, JVZoo, impact.com, impact.com.
I ain't heard of none of this stuff.
These are marketplaces. But at the very least, the biggest marketplace is Amazon. So literally everything on Amazon can be an affiliate for you.
So is this what you wanted to talk to me when we was on the phone before? Like you were...
Nah. What I want.
Okay, then.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a play too. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
whatever.
Yeah.
I told him, you said there's another play you wanted to...
So what I feel like would be this could be good for y'all, but this could be good for also any podcasters out there that are listening. What I think would be cool if y'all do a live event. You know what I'm saying? A live podcast event. And what you could do is you can either do it yourself, do the live show the tickets, but you could partner with an entrepreneur, right? You partner with an entrepreneur, have the entrepreneur pay you to be a part of the event. You could sell tickets to the event, but then that entrepreneur could do, or that business owner can do a workshop. So now you got a live podcast, what might be the regular event. Which may be the VIP portion to the event.
Yeah.
But then you got the live workshop, which is actually what they're paying for. But now you're recording two pieces of content. They're recording the live podcast, which can actually be an episode for BagFuel. But then you have the actual event that's being recorded that is valuable for the entrepreneur for several reasons. You know what I'm saying? And now everyone that attends the event, they got options to buy the GA ticket, a VIP plus ticket. You know what I'm saying? And that whole event can be monetized. You know what I'm saying? That could just be an offer that you have for, service-based business providers out in the city that want a platform. We're talking about realtors, insurance people. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about people that do solar.
But where do we find these people? We just going out, just randomly calling, just reaching out to your people.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple ways. There's a couple things you could do.
Local businesses.
Yeah, there's a couple things you could do. You could have somebody on your team reach out. You know what I'm saying? Just start doing a cold calling. You guys could make a commercial and run an ad on it if you want it. You could make a commercial, put it inside the episode. You could have your own affiliate. Like, hey, listen, if you know any lawyers, solar providers, insurance people, realtors, or whatever the case may be, if you refer them to us and they take advantage of this packet, we'll pay you out 10%. You know what I'm saying? You can have people out that's going to do the work for you. You know what I'm saying? If it's to start a podcast, I call that the 10K package, because that's a no-brainer. For me, if I'm not getting leads, or if I'm not doing any marketing, or if I just want an event where people that could potentially invest in what I have, I'm doing that every single time. And most realtors, they don't do no marketing. The average realtor is making $40,000, $50,000 a year. That's not a lot of money for a realtor where you can get 5 to 10 bands closing a house, or in New York or Boston, whatever the rent is, that's what I'm saying, that's what the commission is. That means they ain't really working, right? So they need leads. Solar people, they need leads. Tax people, what they need right now? They need leads. All these people need leads. They won't do a show. They won't go on a podcast. They're afraid to do marketing. But if you guys have the platform and can fill a room and all they got to do is tap dance and give their message, they're going to make that investment. A smart person.
We ain't ran into too many smart people because we didn't propose a couple of people with different type of things, live shows, stuff like that. It just hasn't come. That's why I asked, who you going to, because with us 3 people, it's a lot.
Yeah, you would need someone that got my emotion. You know what I'm saying? I got the insight, because I come from an environment of entrepreneurs, that we had similar coaches, similar trainings. You know what I'm saying?
I noticed that.
Certain
it's
space.
a particular ecosystem.
Yeah, so it's like, it's a no-brainer, bro. It's like, what's valuable is content and eyeballs. The money is just a byproduct of that.
All right, let me say this. We're not coming across, and I'm not saying me, I'm talking about just podcasters and YouTubers.
Yeah.
We're not coming across these progressive people until you get to a certain point.
Yeah.
Like now that we're at this point,
Yeah.
these people are coming to us,
In waves,
finance
yeah.
people,
Yeah.
real estate. Now, because I'm saying it to the point of, I'm not trying to be on some shit like, well, that's what we got going on. I'm still
Yeah.
trying to come from a standpoint of we don't have that coming,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it just started to come
Yeah.
maybe a month, 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago.
least 3 months
about
ago.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
Maybe. You know
Came
what
in
I'm
like
saying?
a tidal wave.
But we've been looking for it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and the whole time I've been telling him, I've been telling Ghost, I've been
Think
like, yo,
outside the box.
yeah, I've been saying that. We got to think outside the box to see who got money.
Yeah.
And then a finance dude fell in my lap. No, it was more than 3 months ago now. Fell in my lap. And he was like, yo, the finance niggas is niggas that got the money.
100%.
And they understand promotion.
100%.
Now that, and marketing, that's the key.
100%.
We're coming across people who might have the money,
Yep.
but they don't understand the idea of the promo and marketing. Then on the flip side, when I'm coming at them, because we manage ourselves really, I got to manage a Bella, but when I'm out in the street, I'm by myself. So I know how to talk business, you know what I'm saying? So when they're coming up to me,
But that's a rarity for you.
which is rare, yeah. So if I'm talking business, so if I meet you and I be like, yo, bro, I got this shit set up, you know what I'm saying? You give me 10 racks, and we'll do it. Everybody's looking at me like, 10 racks? Like,
The problem is
they confused upon the price. But you know what I'm saying? But let me just say,
But when it comes to y'all, though.
But then when I'm telling niggas, when I'm telling people, pardon my
Yes,
language, my price is $2,500 just for me to come outside. You want me to come host your shit?
Yeah.
You want me to come in your shit?
Yeah.
You gotta come with me with 25 beans. And everybody else is telling me that's cheap.
It is cheap.
It's too light.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I would tell you that.
I'm glad you're saying it on camera, because when I'm telling people this, I'm saying I'm giving you this price
Yeah.
to give you opportunity.
No, 100%.
Which is what people in the positions that we're in, they don't look to give opportunity to people that's on their level or under. They're just looking to go to the top.
Yeah, the problem is, bro, people got this scam mentality, bro. They're still confused about money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't really understand how money works. Money ain't to be held. You know what I'm saying? Money's to circulate. So if you got a product right now and you know that every time you sell this product, you make $1,000 every single time. And someone like Esso is saying, yo, listen, invest in me $2,500. I'm gonna put you in front of 100 people, put you in front of 1,000 people.
That's
You know what I'm saying? And if you can do your thing,
You gonna get your bread.
and you do 15% close, 20% close on 100 people, that's 15, that's 20. So that means that $2,500 investment you made, you just brought back 15,000.
Exactly.
And you get to keep all the
Yeah,
data.
all that money,
and you
give
get the content. You know what I'm saying?
But
They
Brendan,
don't-
in our culture, we like basketball. We like football.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go somewhere with this, but we like baseball.
Yeah.
If you hit 300, you're a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But if you tell people in our culture, you'll get
30%.
30%, nah, bro.
Yeah.
You see how you said 15%, you good off of that?
Bro,
You gonna-
10% is a great ROI on content. Because
Yes.
that's
Yes.
bro, that's
Listen,
that's on the front though. That's on the front. You know what I'm gonna do with
But in
that?
hip hop, it gotta be 90.
In hip hop, we're talking about the color of our skin.
Yes.
And the only people with the color of our skin that's getting it right now at the moment is real estate,
Yup.
finance, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna keep
That's
it real.
real shit. Y'all
I
killing
think it's
it.
just because they the only ones that got their money.
Yeah.
Because other people that don't, when I came into this space, I'm gonna use him and Push as an example. They didn't believe in spending money. When I came into this space, all I did was say, yo, I'm gonna pay for ads, I'm gonna pay for this, I'm gonna pay for this. And all they kept on saying is, nah, you don't do that. And I'm like, well, how are people gonna see you
100%.
if you don't pay? But I come from the music business. Marketing and promo is everything.
It's the number one thing.
It's 3 times your budget. So I'm confused at how everybody has all these companies and think that these companies are gonna thrive and they're not promoing and they're not marketing.
100%.
Just on my gram alone, I get about 3 million hits monthly. And I be saying to people like, yo, you don't want to have a billboard on my chest for 3 million hits.
100%.
You don't want my hat. You don't want me saying, hey, yo, I'm sponsored by so-and-so and so-and-so right now.
Easy.
And that's why this is going down. And because they're looking to do it for one time. They don't understand promo marketing is a 3-month play.
Minimum.
You gotta be in front of people's faces constantly. It ain't gonna be one time.
No,
It ain't gonna be
100%.
1 month. It ain't gonna be 1 week. You spend the money because you want that consistency. It's saying, yo, Umbubu sponsored me, and this is Umbubu shit. Umbubu did so-and-so. Thank you, Umbubu. So
Exactly.
they can sell. So
Yeah.
after they hear it 300,000 times, who is this Umbubu that keeps sponsoring BagFuel?
The reason why people don't understand is they don't really get how the money really work. You have to spend the money. So the thing is this, you're gonna tell me somebody right now, you're afraid to spend $15,000, $20,000 to get a $100,000 return?
They don't have
but you want the
15.
but you want the 100,000.
But that 15,000 to them sounds crazy.
Yep.
I don't know too many people that I can say, yo, and I'm being real. I know I got rich friends. I'm not talking about the rich friends that I
100%.
know.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not talking about the music business people.
They gotta read books,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm talking about the people.
gotta read books,
I'm talking
bro.
about the people that's outside. They think that $15,000 is money.
It's not. It's no money, bro.
And they're gonna look at it and say, if I have only 18 or 20, if they're lucky, I don't even know people that even have it that doesn't do what we do. My only man, I can't say his name on camera because he'll be pissed if I say his name on camera.
'cause they gonna be
He's
like,
a 9
"Word?"
to 5 motherfucker, but he got money.
Yeah.
If I tell him to go get me $25,000, he'll say, all right, Rand, I'm gonna go get it for you tomorrow. Here's the check.
Yeah.
He's the only person that I know that has that and has the willingness and understanding to do it.
Yeah.
How do we combat against that?
We're in a mindset trap, bro. I mean, to me, it was all by design. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I say that.
But right now, there's no excuse, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got this right here was more powerful than the technology they had to put their first rocket on the moon. This right here in our hands.
That's true.
Everyone has this. Now we got AI though, right? My Meta Ray-Bans, those glasses, I can say, hey, Meta, in the glasses, it can give me information. I can be like, yo, hey, Meta, what am I looking at? It'll be like, oh, you're looking at a tripod with 3 cameras. It'll literally tell me what I'm looking at. So we're walking around with technology on our face, in our hands, ChatGPT, but people are not asking the right questions. You can literally, we can do this right now. Pull out the laptop. We can make a book right now with the prompts. ChatGPT, write us an ebook about XYZ, 500 words, every chapter with an intro, a conclusion, and make it sarcastic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make it thoughtful, make it impactful, and then give me a call to action after every single page. 5 minutes, book's done, bro. So the technology is here. The problem is we want to be entertained. We want to be distracted. We want to be all up on a Diddy. You know what I'm saying? We want to be all about the election.
The Young Thug.
It don't matter if Young Thug get out, or Tory Lanez get out, or if the red side win or the blue side win, the black side's losing, bro. You know, it don't matter. The only way we're gonna win is if you invest that money into a mentor. I spent $100,000 in college. I didn't make none of those people were making $100,000. Maybe the high level professors.
Spend $100,000 in college.
Right? I spent $100,000 on college. I left college with, I had a little bit of awards, but I left with like $80K in debt.
I left for $69,000.
So most people leaving with the debt and they're not getting no practical information. In the first 2 years is bullshit. Cause it's all things that
Regular
you have to
electives.
electives and stuff
Regular
you gotta do.
shit in high school,
right?
English 1,000.
Yeah.
Yo, you could tap in. Okay, let's say you tapped in with what your guy that's doing the 9 to 5. You said it's doing really well. Let's say I tapped in him. I tapped in with him. I'm like, yo, I like what you're doing. I like what you got going on. I wanna emulate what you got going on. How much is it gonna cost for me to spend a month with you to learn, or 6 months with you to learn? 20 grand. All right, cool. Here's the 20 grand. What am I gonna get? I'm gonna
telling
get
niggas 2,000,
I'm gonna get-
2,500. These niggas talking about 20 grand.
Nah,
and
I'm gonna
they
get the
come with
direct
this shit.
access to spend time with you. You can give me the play-by-play, the step-by-step. You can help me with the step-by-step and the play-by-plays to give me the result. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna get the result. I got your information. I'm like, word, I just leveled up. Now I want your information. How much that shit cost? Oh, that's 15? Boom, now I got his shit, right? It didn't take me 4 years. It took me, 3 months with you, maybe 2 months with you. I still got 7 months in a year. Now I can take that information and let's say, what's some of the producers' name?
Space Ghost.
Space Ghost, boom. I lock in with Space Ghost, right? He's like, yo, I see you moving. Yeah, bro, listen. I got this information. I can give you the result in like 90 days.
I don't know no black person.
I charge Space Ghost 5 racks, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gets the result. I can literally charge him 20 or 15 because I paid 20 and 15. But I wanted to charge him 5 because I wanted to make sure he was good. He get the result.
Now you get the referral.
I get six space goes, I'm good. I got my money back. But guess what? Probably on the 3rd or 4th, referral from him or person I meet that I can upcharge.
That's why it's up now.
Bro, the first time I came to a Neo event, I didn't even know Neo. This was like 2022. I was just in the audience, and one of my boys invited me, bro. That first opening speech, he was like, yo, who got an offer in here? Who got an offer? Everybody raise their hands. And for those that don't know what offer is, basically your value that you package up, put a price on it, and offer it to the people, right? So at the time, my offer, I had just got used to saying 5K, asking for 5K on the phone, banging the lines, asking for 5K. I have just raised that 5K to 7,500 like a week ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I go to this event, he's like,
hold on.
He's like, double your price.
I gotta jump in. Your offer of 5 to 7,500, what's that for?
So at the time, what I was doing, I was helping people take whatever knowledge they had and package that knowledge up into offers. So basically, an ebook, a mini course, a community, whatever
Okay, so you were
information you
charging
have
them 5,000 to
at
help
the time
them
to
do
help
that.
them package up so then they can.
Okay,
right?
That's an offer.
That's an offer.
Okay.
Then I raised that price to 7,500. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cool. I go to this event. Within the first 15, 20 minutes, he's like, yo, if you got an offer, double your price. Y'all want to make more money, double your price right now. So I doubled the price. Now it's 15,000, right?
So you just at a seminar
Yeah.
and he's just telling you what to do blindly.
Because our problem is mindset, bro.
And you just doubled your price. You said, okay, I'm 15,000.
I'm 50,000 now. Now, it just so happened that later on that day, I happened to have a sales call. It was already scheduled.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say
75. He feel guilty. It was scheduled already.
It was already scheduled. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's 15.
So
right.
I went in that call, and it was a warm lead. We had already had the conversation.
Yep.
I just didn't tell him the price at the time, so this was our price call, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, bro, it's 15K, 9K down, and you could pay the 6,000 over time, just like that. Swipe that Amex 9K. I'm like, oh shit, nigga, it's on. Like, you know how much it cost me to go to that event? $300. But you know what? I was investing because I was locked in because I wanted to learn. I wanted to change my life, bro. The problem is information. The gap of us changing our life is information and discipline and consistency. I was on a plane today reading because I want to learn how I can take my speaking business, which is really adjacent to podcasting, and start charging more money. Literally in the first chapter, she's like, double your price. In the first chapter. So she was like, and then there's a little package. She's like, write whatever your new price is. So this dude in Philly wanted to book me to speak.
I'm changing my price right now.
You should change it right now.
It's right here, right now.
Right now. I ain't gonna double it, but it's up.
Nah, change it.
It's up. I'm changing it right now.
See, this is the thing.
My price is $3,500 right now.
No, your price is 5K. The reason why your price is 5K is because, look, anything over your original price is already a gem. It's already a win, bro. So now you got that negotiation room if you need it.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to, even you being like, you know what? It's an extra, it's an extra 1,000. That's already you thinking small. Really, your shit's 10. But I want you to collect a couple of 5s so you can believe that you're worth that, and then that shit's 10.
Right.
You gotta think about the value that y'all are providing.
Right, nigga, you right.
You gotta think about the value that y'all are providing, you know what I'm saying, to the space.
No, I think,
And
listen,
then, what about the equipment?
No, I know the value that we're providing.
Yeah, 100%.
The problem is the audience doesn't understand the value.
Currently.
That's the issue. When we're in the world, the people who's really about their money, because me and him, I gotta say this, me and him would fight all the time about, I'm telling them shit. He's like, no, you gotta tell them A, B, C. I'm like, no, I don't. They need to go research the shit. I'm here to lead you to the water. You gotta go drink that shit yourself.
100%.
Right?
It's true.
And then my thing to him would be like, I already knew in my space, I'm only for 10% of the people.
So 100%.
That other 90% of the people, they not thinking like I think. They don't understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They just out the fuck. They're dummies. They're out the loop. They wanna laugh and joke. You know what I'm saying? So that 10%. But even within that 10%, it ain't been a cakewalk, bro. It's getting better now, and
So,
I don't want to say that it's getting better now.
So
but
all that is marketing, bro. So you gotta just find your target audience, and that might be a switch around with the messaging. You know what I'm saying? So like it could be like as simple as your XYZ statement. You know, I help X with Y so they can Z. Like who are the people that you're definitely talking to, and that's gonna resonate with that audience. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you're right. You're not talking to everybody. You're only talking to a small portion. That's why I tell people too, like, because I have a guesting agency that helps people get on podcasts. I say, bro, go on a ratchet show. Sometimes you gotta meet people where they at.
Me too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I tell them the same thing.
Because listen, people that get money like to be entertained too.
Yep.
Right?
All day.
You might the dude might be laid up with a shorty watching, you know what I'm saying? What's that show on Netflix where they get married in 90 days? You know what I'm saying? You don't get to see the people. Yeah, something like that, right? So the dude might be laid up with a shorty watching 90 Day Fiance, whatever it's called. But he'd get money thinking.
Yep.
But his shorty's like, yo, you know, it's Wednesday. You know what we doing on Wednesday, right? So now somebody with some stature comes on the show, talking that talk. He's like, yo, I like this dude. I'm gonna research him.
Yep.
Boom. Now,
that easy.
Now it's a sale. Now it's a follow.
It's a lead.
Now it's a lead. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, and another thing is like, you can go on a small show, a ratchet show, a show that's a crossover. It's really about you. If you're not entertaining, if you're not bringing the knowledge, if you're not bringing things that are relevant, and you can't create content that can be shareable and usable later, it's not gonna matter if the show's big. You can get on, I'll just use Wallow and Gilly for example, because you mentioned them early. You can get on a Wallow and Gilly and it be trash. Because you're like, yeah, this is what I got going on, and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And the energy's low, you're not charismatic, there's no engagement, you know what I'm saying? You can't really connect, you can't connect. Yeah. And then it's not even gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? So all of it makes a difference.
Some people in this culture, they want the home run before the single, the double, and the triple.
And you gotta understand, like, when we were kids and we was walking, we fell mad times before we learned how to walk. And we didn't get it. You didn't get an instruction manual like, yo, this is how you walk. We didn't watch no videos like, yo, this is how you walk.
The problem is the world didn't see you fall, only your parents. And social media, no one's putting their losses. So all you're seeing is wins, wins, wins. And other people whose lives aren't going the way it's supposed to is like, this motherfucker's winning.
Yeah.
I need to catch up.
Yeah. No doubt.
True.
No doubt.
I told him, I'm like, even though, like, it looked like he came out of nowhere. And I was like, you fucked up a lot of people's mindset. They don't know the other years of the shit that happened.
I would be like, what the fuck? I would be like, what are you talking about, bro?
And then when I asked other people in front of him.
He said, well, once they see you from the show that we on, they're gonna affiliate you from the show. But I was like, but I was on a relationship show. He was like, but those relationship people are over there.
Yeah.
They're not over here in this hip hop world. So once you make a splash here, they're gonna be like, yo, where this motherfucker come from? And I'll be like, I've been here, motherfucker.
100%.
They're like, oh, no, I can do that too.
Yeah.
And then over time,
No, you can't.
They're like, oh, the resume's a little different.
Yeah. You can't do it.
You know?
You can't. It takes charisma.
No, it's facts.
It takes knowledge. It takes work. It takes planning.
It takes consistency.
It takes dedication. It takes consistency. It takes the willingness to do a whole bunch of shit you really don't want to do. And I know that that's where a lot of y'all clock out at, is the doing stuff that you really don't want to do.
Bro, I didn't want to get on the plane this morning.
You know what we going after this?
I did a workshop last night.
Yeah.
I barely slept, you know what I'm saying? Got up, got to the airport. Now I'm here. I'm doing 4 podcasts, and then I'm out tomorrow.
And we doing this, and we driving down to Philly for Powerhouse and coming back. Got to do an interview tomorrow here.
You know what I'm saying?
Do Powerhouse in fucking New York tomorrow.
And
then we got an interview
the
on
clients
Sunday.
that you bought for us on Sunday. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a whole
big party on Wednesday.
And it's that movement, you know what I'm saying? And that's what people, they need to see. And that's why another layer is
it
like.
discourages them. I'm telling
That's
you.
true.
It does because they need to think we don't work hard. They need to think that they can just turn the camera on and they're gonna blow up. When they see us driving back and forth, when I'm gotta come in here because I'm tired, because we going down to Philly to be on the radio, we going to the Hamptons to go do a photo shoot, then we coming back here to film. That's not sexy for them. And that to them, and no, we didn't get paid for none of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to work your way into getting paid. You're not just going to get paid because you're popular. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part where I know. I tell Hynaken, I'll be like, yo, this motherfucker doing. I said, they going to clock out. They ain't got the time.
Think
got
about
the
this.
stamina.
They
New
got
York
stamina.
City is the most expensive place to produce a podcast. If you want a quality episode, it's a minimum $400.
Yeah.
Minimum. That's the landscape. If you want to go the cheap route, go for it.
The sound's fucked up.
It's gonna sound fucked up.
The vision's gonna be
it's
fucked
gonna look
up.
fucked up.
The clips is gonna be whack.
You're gonna look like old school college radio.
Yeah, fact.
Like old school YouTube 05.
You better be saying some crazy
Space Coast fucked
shit.
up a lot of people. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna do what they do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. No, it ain't gonna happen that way.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
even how you're talking and how you explaining the ebook situation, as simplistic as you put it down, someone's gonna watch this and try to do it the same way. And 98
No,
going.
somebody's gonna watch it and be like, huh?
Well, the Huns number because
like,
you've been talking Chinese the whole time.
Yeah.
That's the funny part. Even though it's pure English.
What are you talking about? They're gonna be like, I can't just do that. Like, that's too easy. And you know what else they're not gonna read about it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna research it. They're just gonna make their mind up from whatever clip. They're not even gonna watch the whole episode. It's gonna be a clip that they're gonna make their mind up
But
from. I'm sorry.
here's the problem though. In the hood, it's not sexy. You know what's sexy? Going and claiming kids you don't have on your taxes. Getting 7
Getting
racks.
cash, getting 7,000 back.
And then going to the car dealership and getting that car loan for $300 a month before they spike it up.
Can I
That's
jump
what's
in?
sexy.
Can I jump in?
Go for it. Right?
What's me about the people who get the.
He's fact.
You know what fucks with me about the people that actually get the return, right? They'll wait the whole year to use the return and be like, I got 8,000 to put down, right?
Yep.
So why don't you keep putting the 8,000 down every year?
Yeah.
Right? So if you're gonna pay it, right, be smart. Put $5,000 down, make your payments, and say, I'm gonna do the same shit in January, and then you'll never really have a car note and you won't struggle. But you know what that takes? Discipline.
Yeah.
And
And access to
planning.
info.
Access to info and
yeah.
planning. Because you're running to take this and say, nah, because when you put that $1,000 down, it's only taking off $20 off.
But here's the problem with that. We got to be a nigga. Not you. Yeah, but that means you're going to get a different quality of car.
How?
Yo, some of them car dealerships you got over an 800 credit score. So you don't deal with normal shit.
Yeah.
We're talking about people with 500 credit score. Between $5,000 and $8,000, you're going to get a different type of car, a different type of payment.
Granted,
you know what I'm saying?
right? So say you do take the $8,000
I agree with you, though.
and you got to do it for 1 year. Say you are making your payments for 1 year. No, because you was going to do it anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Right? You was going to put the $8,000 down, and you going to have to make your payments. You should be setting yourself up to say, I'm going to get $8,000 again. I'm not making these payments monthly no more.
Yeah, facts.
I'm using it from, this is my income.
Mm-hmm.
This is part of my income every year. I'm giving me a fucking tax return. This is what they don't do. They use their tax return to pay off bills.
Yeah.
Buy a flat screen.
You using the tax return to live beyond your means instead of saying, I use this tax return to help me. I'm saying this because I got a tax return one time when my sister died because she left me money. Every other time I always got to pay taxes. So I've never been in the bracket to be getting a monster return like a 9-to-5 person, right? So when they getting it, I'm like, plan that out.
Yeah, facts.
Why would you yo, bro, this is all.
You talking Chinese right now.
Or you could buy an
Look at
asset.
Ghostface.
Yeah, you can buy
Buy
it. Because
assets.
listen, because most
Mandarin.
Of these people, because listen, let's keep it real. Most of these people, their biggest checks is their tax return.
All day.
That's why they brag.
For life.
7,000. And I'm looking at them like 8,000, bro. We gonna burn that down like fast. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? But that's their check. So and I'm not mad at you. You pay all your bills like this. This is how you get from up under that car note. Because that car note is always your bill.
Yeah.
You pay your shit and you
It's
say,
a sentence.
I'm getting this right here, and my car note is $750 a month. This $8,000 is covering my car note. Put it in the bank, whatever you want to do, get the little bullshit interest, but put it away.
Yep.
So you can pay your shit. So now you have money. Now you're gonna come out and say, damn, I got an extra stack.
Or before that, because you mentioned these are the dudes with the 5 and the 6s, take down money and get the credit fixed.
Yeah, get your credit fixed.
Because then you can
You can walk up the house.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Whoa, dude, you're talking real
You know what I'm saying? And
disrespectful
then what-
for the
and then-
hood. No.
Then once the credit, and then once the credit's fixed,
Cut that out.
But to him, the hood niggas be like,
Yo,
why would I spend money to just fix my credit when I could
yo,
just
bro,
spend that?
that's very disrespectful. Yo, SO said something on our way coming back from Philly. He's like, you do know for street niggas, it's offensive when you don't love street nigga shit.
Yeah, they don't like that.
When you don't understand street culture.
Yeah.
No, when you understand it,
but you don't abide by
no, that's not your life,
Yes.
right? So when all
This is what I'm saying, Brendan.
When all my jail niggas come home, they be like, yo, well in jail, and I be like, homie, you're not in jail. I'm not a correction officer, and I don't live by that code.
yeah, facts.
So that means that the only thing in the world is not just street shit.
100%.
And when I'm out here preaching to niggas, because we all have been in the street, I ain't no fucking saint. I'm an older man now. I got knowledge and realized that the shit I did younger was fucking dumb. Right? So when I'm telling niggas, I'll be like, yo, everybody don't give a fuck about the street shit. Street niggas is mad at me. Yo, everybody need to give a fuck. No, we don't.
Yeah.
And that goes back to when you say fix your credit, that's the number one thing you could ever do for your life.
100%.
But that right there, nah.
They don't even understand. I'll go
That's
get
very
cars.
disrespectful to them.
I fucking get cars and they force the car on me.
Oh, yeah, they
Because of my credit score.
Yo,
I
when
be
you-
like, well, how much do I put down? Nothing.
When you got Lady Liberty, they threw the key.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll sign the paperwork for you.
Yeah. Run out.
Like,
You good. I said,
like-
I said, I don't got
He was
no
Justin
pay, no.
Jefferson.
I don't got no, you don't need to put nothing. Nah,
No.
Nothing. My wife called my stepdaughter and was like, I've never seen this shit. And we need to get our fucking credit together because that's all I ever preach. I'll be like, yo, pay this. But people from the hood, they shuck and jive and shuffle and don't understand that once that shit late, your shucking and jiving and shuffle is whack now.
Yeah.
Because you got to shuck and jive and shuffle to be on time.
Yeah, 100%.
To make it worth something for you in the long run.
Yeah, it's just because of the priorities, bro. You know, it's the priorities. But honestly,
Priorities ain't sexy to
but this is the thing.
Sadly.
If it's by design, like the information I got,
by design.
I didn't get it from my parents.
No, it's
You know
rare.
what I'm saying? My mom wasn't in the crib. My dad, first of all, both my mom and dad passed away. My grandmother raised me, she passed away. She was probably the smartest one in the family, but she passed away when I was 16. So I didn't get the information from anyone in my house. All the shit I'm on right now, I get none of that from my house. I had to fail over and over, try different things, finally come to a point where it's like,
your back
I
was up
wanted something
against the
different.
wall, though?
Huh?
Was it because your back was up against the wall, maybe because you didn't have the same people that all these other people got to lean on, whether they're poor or not? People got people to lean on and go in their house.
It was a little
If
bit.
both his parents is gone,
But
and
you
his
had
grandmother
both your
gone,
parents and you still got the same. I think based on how we spoke dealing business,
I'm not like him. He's different than me.
in, let's say this, we talking about speaking Japanese and speaking Chinese, but it's still a different language, but it's still Asian language. If you get
I
what
would say
I'm-
because he's willing to research. And
that's a different element.
he's different
But
than
you
me.
research differently. You just don't identify how he researches. Like, I'm going through the book.
Okay, let me
All right.
ask you this.
What's up?
How'd you learn about credit? Or in that important?
My father he didn't know nothing. He just taught me that we saw everybody needed his credit to get cars.
Yeah.
Wherever the fuck they needed, they had to call my father for credit.
So he
although
taught-
he was
so he
just a
taught you
working
that?
man. I saw him literally fight with my mother about paying bills on time and doing it, and I saw the grand effects of what you get when you have good credit.
So the reason why I brought that in, so you learned from your dad.
Yes.
You learned from your parents, right?
Yes.
So a form of research would be learning from people that you could trust.
That's what he's done.
right? Or watching a video, you know what I'm saying? Being in a room, learning about osmosis. You know what I'm saying?
Let me be very careful with these words because some people might identify it as luck. Everybody that came to him and gave him advice are 1%ers. Right?
I've been blessed.
So from Dre,
I went from
From
my
Busta
father
Rhymes,
to
yes.
those people.
you understand? So now he's
So you
getting-
attracted those people.
and he understands how to extract the information.
Yeah. attracted them, bro.
Yeah, no, I know when people fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And people know I'm just a certain type of person, period. I'm about my money. I'm about my family. As popular as I'm getting, I don't give a fuck about popularity. I'm not on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? So those people tend to be these kind of people that they're about their money, they're about their family. I'm always on time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do what I say I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I take time to let people be around me.
Yeah.
So once they're around me, then usually we'll have conversation. I'm not the one day nigga, I'm not, once I come to the studio for the third day with Dre, now I'm gonna kick it with Dre.
Yeah.
Because Dre's gonna see I work seriously.
Yep.
I'm not on his head pause about
what's the
what
thing
he
Dre
can
said to
do.
you? I never seen a manager that know how to
He
work
said,
the boards.
Dr. Dre said, I've never seen a manager that knows the business like you and can work the boards. So that's what drew him at that time to me.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When I get those type of people, I just deal with them. I don't deal with their counterparts or nothing. And I start it's a natural conversation of mine.
Guess what that is?
Research?
Yeah. He has a high learning curve.
But yes.
That's it.
Yes.
That's really what it is.
However,
Nothing wrong with that.
that's also an asset, bro. You can
Yeah.
package that up. How have you been able to build these relationships and manage them? Accountability, starting conversations, you know what I'm saying? Maintaining the relationship, you know what I'm saying? Choosing the integrity over, let's say, money. Because a lot of motherfuckers will fuck up a relationship over $500. You know what I'm saying?
I don't fuck with that.
Exactly. But that's a curriculum. That's a course. That's an asset. You could charge people just so they can level up their behavioral patterns to get to perform like that and present like that and to carry on like
I think that's what I be trying to do, but I don't explain the process how you did.
Yeah.
Like when people come at me, when I'm consulting them, I let them ask me questions, but I'm also asking them, how do you do your shit? Because that's how me and him got down. He would do certain stuff, like, you can't do it that way. You gotta do it like this. And then when I would go on, when I would be ready to go blast somebody out, he would be like, you can't do it that way, because this is how they're gonna perceive you.
Yeah, facts.
You gotta do it like
Yep.
this. So it was a yin and a yang with us. We're going to the top, but a lot of people don't have that.
You know, people pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for like life coaches. They pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for mentorships. They pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for happiness.
What circuits are these things on? Because mentorships and life coaches, where do
That's
people
not
go
in
to
the
look for
hip-hop
these people?
world.
That's not in our world.
Every single thing that someone has a obstacle or challenge with in their life, there's something for it that you can tap into. Whether you want to do it for free or you want to pay a professional.
Where do I promote to these people? Like, yeah, because I'm a big
we're gonna have to
marketing
talk
guy.
to
Do
you.
I just put it up?
So look, for y'all, earlier, right, you was talking about how do we find these people?
Yeah.
One of the things I would tell y'all to do, I would start going to conferences. Go to conferences, go to seminars, go to masterminds, go to master classes, go to live
He's different
workshops,
from me.
right?
That should be
but see,
foreign as fuck to me.
I've done
but
those
this is the
before.
thing.
I can, yeah.
You can go in there two ways, or actually three ways. You can go in there as media for free. They're gonna need coverage. You can go in there with an offer. Guess what a lot of these events don't have? They don't have a live podcast interviewing the hosts and the guests and the event people and getting testimonials
And we're mobile.
from the people in the thing, the people that attend. You can charge $5K just for the pull-up, so you can get in that way. And the other way, obviously, you could just make an investment, right? But if you go to those type of events,
Those are people that trying
those
to pay
are
for
people.
shit.
Now earlier,
That's the audience.
Yep.
Now, earlier, what we say? We was talking about solar-based providers, real estate people, payroll, financial services, right? Go to those conferences. They need exposure. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude hit me up last week, and he's in financial services, which is insurance. And he's like, yo, we doing an event in Sacramento. We need you to pull up, do the mobile podcast, do some interviews, and we want to we want to vlog. So send us a budget. That's at least 10 racks, right there. Guess who's in the room? 300 other people.
And they
They're
can pay
gonna
10 racks.
need that,
And then you're going to get your 10%.
right? So that's 10%, 10 people on the front end,
Easy.
right? And then you follow up on the other people on the back.
back
You might
end.
get another 10 people, 15 people. You do a great job, you deliver,
Develop
they're
the
gonna
relationship, create the ecosystem.
And
That's our subscriber base.
You can get
subscription.
some money on that earlier because all you got to do is make some content. Be like, yo, I was in a room with 300 realtors. We did a live podcast. Hey, listen, if you ever thinking about doing an event, you're a realtor. you want to jump on a podcast, or you need a podcast services for your live event, comment XYZ below. Let's have a conversation. And before you even leave it, you might have a lead.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I paid Wes Watson. I don't know if y'all familiar with Wes Watson.
No, I'm not.
Wes Watson, he used to be he's from San Diego, he's locked up. He's a online fitness coach now. I paid him $12,000 to come on my podcast. Not to go, he don't got a podcast. I paid him to be a guest. Because I have
Pay him so much.
because he has an audience,
Okay.
right? I paid him that his fee was 10 bands. And then I paid his fee was 10 to come on. Then I paid for the studio, because I have a studio, but I wanted to be in a nice studio.
Gotcha.
So I paid for the
Understood.
studio.
Yep.
I paid for an additional camera person just be with me to capture the day, right?
Like what you doing right here with, yep.
Right. So that was essentially like 12 bands. The podcast dropped in 2 weeks, but I captured content of the whole movement. I put the clips out 3-4 days in a row. I made back $70,000 before the podcast dropped because I have an offer. And I got content specifically. I got content of him edifying my offer because he grew from getting in front of people. That's how more people know about him. He understands content. So he basically made a video co-signing that. I just asked him a couple questions, right? Then I made another video talking about what we did today, put that out. He collabed on everything, so his audience already automatically came to my page. And then I just had a CTA at the bottom, started those conversations, and we closed some deals.
Yo, Brendan, we're gonna need a part 2.
I'm down. I'm happy to come back. New York's not even cold right now.
I just think it got shorts on.
Yeah, he'll work out, nigga.
No.
Yo, when we was talking business, he was in the gym.
I'm about to drop a
That's a
bomb
fact.
on you.
That's a fact.
That's rich nigga shit.
That's
Oh
a
yeah,
fact.
I'm going to the gym. My car's outside. It doesn't matter how cold it is, because I'm never coming out the airport till the car's there.
Yo, real shit.
The car's gonna bring me here.
I be getting cold when I come back up north. Real shit. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Yeah, he was like,
I ain't gonna hold y'all. Today different, because I got my sweat.
Yeah.
I got off the plane. I was like, it's
I'm
decent.
fucking freezing. I
I
got
was
a
like, it's
jacket
decent.
on. I'm
You know what I'm
always
saying?
cold
It's
though.
decent.
yeah, because when we was talking about the other deposit, right? I just got off the business call with him. He's like, yo, is everything set? I said, I'm gonna call him when we get off. And you literally called. That's when I said, right on schedule.
Because I called him, I said, yo, if we gotta go to Philly on Friday, and if we not gonna do it, and it's literally he called me back, like, I'm like, what this motherfucker call me back for? I just got off the phone with him. I'm usually the call.
Yeah, I
call him.
You know I don't call niggas.
Yo, I call this motherfucker 50 times. I'll be like, oh shit, I'm not calling you back no more. I'll be like, oh shit, let me call you right back. So when he called me back, he's like, I got some good news for you. It's on tomorrow.
Yeah,
I was that guy, cool.
Yeah.
this was
I literally hit him up.
Because
when I
our
was in
first
the gym.
interaction was kind of rough.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was. It wasn't bad.
Initial?
Yeah, when we spoke, it was
wasn't
rough.
bad, but it was because this is the thing, bro.
Because we had the same apprehension.
We had the same temperament at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And this is why. So I reach out to tons of people all the time. You know what I'm saying? And typically shit be cool. Shit be cool typically.
Not
right?
this nigga.
But
Not him.
no. It wasn't even on him.
It wasn't just.
It was really what happened to me recently before I even got to him.
But the same things happened to
You know what I'm saying?
us.
So basically, right, I facilitated an opportunity for a client, right? And the person I facilitated, he not only did he drop the ball, he took their money. And it happened to 2 clients that I had, right? So we was talking about the integrity earlier, right? How people fuck a relationship over $500. I paid back those people who lost their money from me,
Gotcha.
20,000 of my money to maintain not only those relationships, but the relationships that came from the referrals. Because those are my relationships.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
they
even know
gonna be like,
these.
yo, you jerk my
Yeah,
man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't even know these
Yeah,
people.
you can't, you
Right?
got-
So that energy had just happened. So I hit Hynaken up in the DM. I'm like, yo, BagFuel, what's up? Boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, so
What's the process?
I'm like, yo, can I send you a little bit? Like, I'm gonna send you like, I don't know, 100, 200 or something, some shit. He's like, nah, gotta be the 50 or whatever. I'm like, how I send it though? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I do it this way? 'Cause I do want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure.
Yo,
It was rough.
And then he did.
He was like, I ain't even get on the phone and left the deposit. So I'm like,
He said, I know you're a real nigga.
Exactly.
He didn't say it like that.
That's how it
He
was.
said it really proper, but the energy was that.
No,
it was
for real. For real.
And I said, you on my page. He
For real.
said, but I'm real too.
He had to drop a couple cosigns and shit.
Not that
I had to.
not
I'm like,
that he
"Look."
needed to, but you know, he needed
to speed up the process. But Brendan, you don't understand how many times I've called this guy on the phone. Yo, someone hit me. Yo, what's up? And he's like, yo, my nigga, don't call me until the deposit.
Yo, I say the same thing to my sales reps.
Don't tell me about I got something. Yep. If you got something,
let me see it.
Where my deposit?
Yeah,
you
let
got
me see
something.
it.
Don't
we don't have dudes hit us. Yo, a guy hit him, disappeared for 18 months.
Yeah.
And said, yo, I got this price. He's like, bro, you're 2 years behind.
$500. It's $500.
It's crazy.
He's like, yo, I got the 500. I said, the
$500?
I said, nigga.
He said, keep it.
I'm $2,500 by myself. He said, for what? For anything. If you want me to fucking consult you, you want me to host your shit, you want me to pop out.
But now it's 5.
He changed my price.
Now it's 5.
If you want me to
listen,
pop out.
y'all can hit me up so I can facilitate it.
Hit him.
Because if he don't want to say it, I'll just say it. You know what I'm saying? But it's 5.
You can hit him up.
It's 5.
Okay.
It's 5.
But that's
how it was.
But
I understood it, but it just.
But I'm not mad at that.
It was a posture, bro. It was a posture.
I appreciate that from him because it
wasn't like that before.
He's changed a lot when it comes to the business. So for him to do that, that makes me feel good. Like I just spoke to him the other day. I said, if we keep doing this, how we doing this right now, then this BagFuel thing could really become profitable.
And listen,
not a good thing, a great.
And all y'all need to do is productize, which we can talk about.
No, we're gonna talk.
So we talk about the productization, and then the media business aspect.
Yeah.
Because if you're structured properly as a media business, you can now fund BagFuel could be funded by BagFuel. And now you can invest in what you want.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's always been the first play. He's
That's
like,
what I want.
That's the play. This ain't
the play.
Yeah.
This ain't a longevity thing. It's a
You gotta fund this, you gotta get this because BagFuel might be the stepping stone to my news career, to go shooting movies, but in order for us to get there, it has to make money and be valuable.
But also, which is good, I feel like, about the relationship that we're developing, there's certain rooms that y'all don't know about, y'all need to go. Like, you need to go to Vid Summit.
Okay.
What the fuck is
Exactly.
No, we outside.
Vid Summit. You need to
that?
be
You know
at
about
Vid
that
Summit.
shit goes?
You know, Vid Summit is the biggest conference for YouTube.
Oh, we outside.
You gotta be there, bro. Every year.
Vid Summit, VID.
You gotta be there.
I never.
But I'm saying, but like certain spots, y'all need to be at the podcast events. I'm about to speak at Podfest again.
I don't be going because them niggas don't. I'm not going nowhere for free like that.
Yeah, we just had an incident
people be
in
trying to get me
September,
to go on.
and these motherfuckers owe us some money, and they're ducking us.
Who's that?
A big corporation.
Yeah, Revolt. Revolt owe us our fucking bread.
Yeah, they owe us a lot of money.
I ain't
But
got
listen,
I ain't got to hide from them niggas.
There's some state. Well, this is the thing. You can go to like Podfest. Let's say you went to Podfest and y'all spoke at Podfest. We're gonna get all that content you speak on our stage, how you create a BagFuel, whatever case may be. But you can do a one-day event prior to
The summit.
prior to the summit and charge for that and promote that right now. That's in Orlando. Orlando in January, let's just say as an example, right? You could be promoting that right now. You can have a BagFuel pop-up live podcast and mixer, $97 for people to pull up. So how many people really need to make some money? We don't really need that many people. You know what I'm saying? So, but the reason why I'm saying those events, because if you go to those events and you get content of y'all on those stages, you use that as part of the marketing.
Yep.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it all works. Now the money could be, you might just pay to get there, speak for free, or you might get paid to speak, or you might just pay to just be in the space.
Yeah.
However, the money is gonna be circulated. It's gonna be this money getting paid somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
It's a millionaire mindset.
I went to London to speak at the podcast show. You know what I'm saying? That made me an international speaker. I paid for my flight to go there, and I paid for my Airbnb. But the thousands of people that got introduced to me in the 2 podcasts I did,
Marketing and promo.
100%.
Because remember when we was on the
Cheap
phone?
marketing promo like that.
We was on the
Yeah.
phone and he's like, yo, you think we could do, I said, I didn't even let him finish. I said, weaponize us.
That's a fact. That's
I already knew, he's like, because I have weaponized us.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Make your money, make us money.
Yeah, I agree. Yo,
Yeah.
we definitely gotta do a part two.
Part two.
Because I don't want to be talking to you on the phone and getting the knowledge and moving without being able to do a part two. Because I'm keep it real. I didn't know this shit was gonna be like this deep, like this.
Yeah, this was a
This
different
is a 2
vibe.
hour, 3 hour conversation on camera.
Yeah.
Shortchange the audience.
So which means this is a 2 to 3 week conversation off camera.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
so why don't we do it? Why don't we do it the right way? Why don't we just put one of those plays? Let's put one of the plays in motion. We can do a live BagFuel podcast. I can pull up, Charles can pull up or something. You know what I'm saying? We could charge a little gate up front. We have a VIP option and we can have a free option and record the whole shit.
I'm with it.
I'm with it.
Now you got an event. You know what I'm saying? We got a live podcast episode. Everyone's gonna get some value out of it.
Yeah.
And we can package it and put it and make it a digital product and y'all can have something to put back out.
Nah, let's
I'm
get
with
it.
it.
You can run all that shit.
I'm with it. Definitely.
It's a BagFuel episode for real, for real.
Oh, wait. Can I give something away?
Yeah, of course. Do your thing.
All right, so listen, if y'all watching this podcast and you want to learn how to monetize a podcast or maybe you just need that mindset so you can be consistent, I got a free workshop, 45-minute workshop, and I got a free podcast course I want to give you completely for free. 100kpodcastprogram.com. It's 100% free. All you got to do is go 100kpodcastprogram.com and it's yours.
But all right, it's a millionaire mindset. Please believe it. We bringing more financial people that's bringing knowledge to the game because it's a lot of young people getting real money. And I'm realizing there's a lot of things that we just don't know in our community.
Being left on the table.
Because we don't have to do a lot of the stuff that we doing because there really is money out there.
No, there's a lot of money out there, bro.
BagFuel, BagFuel.com. Cop my cookbook. It's only $25.
No, Charles,
Yo,
Brendan said it's $50.
You might as well do an event, a live cooking event or some shit, bro.
A live cook. Yo, he's ill on the barbecue.
Cook with Esso.
People trying to
You know
get
what
me
I'm
to do that, but
You know
I'm
what
gonna
we
be
can do
honest,
with that?
before we cut this camera off, I've been doing all my own events, and it's
It's
tiring.
tiring.
It's wearing me out. The parties, the pop-up shops, the
last one, the black party was dope though.
The influencer club I got
the
with Jim
Halloween
Jones
joint.
on Wednesday.
That's
then
gonna be
I'm trying to do
crazy.
a book signing here soon. So I'm just worn out with the events. If somebody wants to use me for the events and my
Yes.
promotional ability, then I would love to do that. But I
That's
keep
good.
putting events together and it's wearing me out, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I really want to focus on my craft
Yeah.
and getting us to where we gotta go because like our popularity is growing so crazy. People are coming to me saying that why they ain't get y'all niggas $100 million yet? Like, y'all hot. Like, we up there with the same people that's getting all the money. We ranked right with them. You feel what I'm saying? If we don't get the YouTube views, we get the Instagram views, we get the TikTok views, we all
LinkedIn,
over the motherfucker.
Twitter.
Because we let people steal our shit, because that's our promotion.
Yeah.
So we gotta let them steal our shit, so we all over the place. So I'm just looking around
I
like,
think this week alone, we did like 4 million views.
yeah, we did some stupid
2
shit.
million on Twitter.
Yeah,
Oh
shit.
yeah, it's just all over the LinkedIn.
We had
We're
a big
crazy.
LeBron clip that went viral.
Yeah, like it did 2 million on Twitter.
Yeah, so
We
the
did a-
eyeballs is on us. So you know
Something
what I'm
else we just did 1 million on. I forgot, bro.
That's about environment and packaging, bro. You can't monetize if you don't productize. You know what I'm saying? You got no products, you can't bring no bread in. You know what I'm saying? And then you just got to get in those different environments. Y'all definitely got to I'll give y'all a lineup. We can go next year. But there's definitely certain events y'all just need to pull up to.
All right.
We'll be there, definitely. We learning. This is why BagFuel is lit. We learning how to get to the bag.
Real
as
time.
Well. Real time. Like, subscribe, super things. Go to BagFuel.com. Like I said, cop my cookbook. There's advertising space up there if you want to advertise. I got my consultations. Hit me for the consultations. Hit Ghost and Heim for their consultations. If you want to start your own podcast, blah, 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 hit us directly on the DM and we get back with you. BagFuel, we out of here.